All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2K20. My name is Ray.
Following WrestleMania 34, the
this.
women's division was in the best place it had ever been. We'd had great matches at WrestleMania, we were regular features on Raw, SmackDown, the pay-per-views, and sometimes we were main eventers. But all that was just a prelude to what came next.
Evolution.
The first ever all-women's pay-per-view. I can't even put into words how important this was.
It was confirmation that no, this isn't a fad, this isn't going away, that we're damn good at what we do, and we're here to stay.
But we couldn't just take it easy, you know? This was the biggest chance yet, and we had some serious competition. The Riot Squad.
Even before they joined forces back when they were in NXT, the members of the Riot Squad were dominant. Honestly, they reminded me a lot of the Horsewomen in me. The same tenacity, the same charisma, the same drive to win.
We knew the Riot Squad wasn't gonna go down easy, so we teamed up with Natalya. It reminded me a lot of our NXT days, except this time, the stakes were much higher. It felt really good to team up with two people I respect, and we managed to get the big win that night.
Of course, there was a much bigger match that happened at Evolution between me and Blondie here.
Becky and I have had a complicated relationship.
What's complicated? She sucks. That's not complicated.
Becky and I were friends. Best friends since NXT. We had our matches against each other, but they were nothing personal until the day I won the SmackDown title in a triple threat match.
Natural selection! Charlotte Flair is a 7-time champion!
She snapped.
I saw things clearly for the first time. The friends aren't good for nothing except stabbing you in the back. Charlotte schemed her way into that triple threat. She should have never been competing for my title in the first place. And the WWE Universe agreed with me. Of course they did. Before that moment, I was really good. I'll give myself that. But after, I was unstoppable. I got my title back. I am the man. And I was gonna prove it at Evolution.
Evolution was the culmination of every struggle I had experienced in my career. Finding my own voice,
That's right.
proving myself
sure
on the main
was.
stage. Every setback, every heartbreak was all just a step on the road to the match at Evolution.
I'd crawled my way from the bottom all the way to the top. And in my match with Charlotte, I got to prove what everybody with half a brain already knew. I belonged there. This was a defining moment. Not just for me, not just for Charlotte, but for the entire women's division. At Evolution, we made history.
It's about the SmackDown Women's Championship. Becky the champion.
Oh, running
Charlotte
strike.
the challenger. There are no pinfalls, there are no submissions, there are no countouts, no disqualifications. There's no
Running
champion.
leg drop 8 is that? Let me see.
Advantage.
Oh, okay.
You win
It's
this
a normal
match when
move.
your opponent cannot get up before a count of 10 for the first time ever on WWE. Last woman standing,
not.
Lynch, Charlotte, live.
The roof is about to be blown
Round her.
off the arena.
Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Elbow finds its mark.
These women are not leaving this building the same way that they were when they walked in.
That's what happens in these last person standing matches. You talk to anybody that's ever been in one, their career's never the same. They're altered in this type of match, not only physically, but mentally, and what you have to do and what you have to force your body to go through.
And then to be in a
Lord have
match
mercy,
like this
come
where
on,
you have to
man.
punish someone who was so close to you and a former best friend, that's life-changing.
Lynch handing out a last kicking. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Suplex.
I know Charlotte Flair is so decorated amongst the women here, but I don't think there's any way
That's
that
an
Becky
elbow.
Lynch is...
Down in the ring, hold LT to run and press X at the... Oh, okay.
leaving without that championship tonight.
knee drop.
Yep, there it is again.
Uppercut by Becky. Taking it to Charlotte.
It's not
here.
choppy. Put the where's the
Charlotte
audio?
trying to counter with the backslide.
Just so much disdain between these two women.
Can't think of a better way to settle a rivalry so heated than last woman standing.
Shoulder right to the midsection. Charlotte now out on the apron trying to figure out what she's going to do now. What is Charlotte going to do? High risk heading up to the top rope.
Uh-oh, Charlotte off the top.
Becky
off the top.
Charlotte for the ride. The thing about Becky Lynch, it's
Backsploder. That's the.
not just about Charlotte. If you read Becky Lynch's social media posts, she has alienated the entire locker room.
It's going out to absolutely everybody. Becky feels like she's been wronged by every person in every capacity of WWE. I don't think that's accurate, but that's how she feels as she's gone through the top.
Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished yet. Ouch. How about another?
Ooh, well measured.
How about another?
Becky is different. She's changed. She's just has a different attitude. Everything about her.
She's just making everything personal lately. She's being vindictive.
She's been put in a spot. She said there were so many times she wasn't willing to cross a line to get it done. Now she said there's no line she won't cross. It's bad news for Charlotte.
Is that the case, Renee? Or is that just her perspective? Is she just feeling a little bitter at this point? Is she jealous of her friend?
Well, if she wins tonight, she's celebrating alone, that's for sure.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Well, Becky has really developed this almost cult following by some members of the... Yeah, Becky gonna send Charlotte outside the ring, and it gets dangerous out there. Gotta get up before the count of 10 or it's over.
And that completely changes your mindset if you're Becky or Charlotte, because now it's all about inflicting as much punishment as possible onto your opponent.
Becky's headed out to meet Charlotte to do just that.
Well, the official counting as Charlotte pulls herself back to her feet before the count of 10.
Oh, no, wow.
Becky with a kendo stick to the back of the queen.
Ah, perfectly legal. Last woman standing. There are no disqualifications. And Becky taking on Charlotte.
Becky Lynch is striking at will on the queen.
You entice Becky Lynch, talk that much trash towards her. You better believe she's going to make you pay.
I can't believe the queen is able to even stand at this point. Shot after shot.
Again.
Becky's bringing the pain.
Charlotte is down and Becky just unloading. Uh-oh. Charlotte blocked momentarily, but, I mean, Becky has just been dominating at this juncture. Dominating.
Now, both these women
DDT 7.
know each other so well. You can bet that someone's got to dig deep and pull something out.
That's right, Renee. At one point, let's not forget, they were best friends.
Rode together, stayed in
That's not the DDT 7. Press.
hotels together. They've been through all this entire journey up until this point.
I feel like all the heartbreak and pain has turned to just resentment and anger at this point.
Told me to perform it just to get reversed.
Up and face first.
Flapjack.
It's not letting me reverse, and I have her. There we go.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
Nope, not really.
Oh, my God.
Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack.
That's why she's the queen. Oh, man.
That'll tear your hamstring.
Now we can do it. She doesn't have any reversals. But, of course, I'm on the receiving end of a beating. And it won't let me reverse. Why won't it let you reverse?
Ooh, what a slap.
Oh, here we go.
See how it wasn't popping up?
Face first, flapjack. Here she goes, back in the ring now.
Great, now we got...
1, 2. This match ain't over yet.
Oh, I see. Because I ain't never played a last man standing in recent SmackDowns.
And this is all part of Charlotte's strategy. This does not look good for Charlotte.
She can reverse this.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
Hold up.
Oh my God, a DDT!
Lights out.
1, 2, 3.
No, don't get in the ring.
4, 5. Leaving the ring.
Becky on the outside. Looks like she's hunting for another tool of destruction.
Charlotte Flair looks like she's hunting for somewhere to
hide. Last man standing.
She sure no. She's hunting for
another
chair.
I like where this is headed. Last woman standing match.
Tossing chairs into the ring.
Big guns.
Becky and Charlotte are upping the ante. Another steel chair.
Wow.
Oh, man. These women are not leaving this match the way that they walked in here.
Nope.
It's like Becky and Charlotte are challenging each other. How many chairs can you throw into the ring?
I don't know how many are left under that ring, but this is not looking good for either of them.
Chairs blanketing the ring here in this last woman standing match at Evolution.
And remember, the official can't stop this. The official's only job is to count to 10. I mean, the ring is literally filling up with steel chairs.
Yeah, but what good's this going to do when you have to put your opponent down? That's not the point of the match, to fill the ring with chairs. It's to keep your opponent down for the count of 10.
It just goes to show you the foundation of this rivalry.
Or the lack of understanding. Someone needs to tattoo somebody with a chair right now.
Right now, it's all about just one-upping the other, even if it's just tossing steel chairs to do so.
If anyone's ever questioned the toughness of the women in WWE here at Evolution, it's on display.
Here comes Becky. Here comes Becky off the steel steps.
With the chair 4 times.
3, 4. Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
And again.
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
Into the barricade. Oh, she went over.
Setting up for the reversal by Becky Lynch. Charlotte with a nice reversal.
The barricade. I did. Against the barricade. Oh my God.
Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay. Face first off the barricade.
Oh, in the ring. God darn it.
Now back to the ring.
Great. I'm glad they do that.
The ring is littered with chairs, and Lynch just launches the queen into them.
This is a true battle of attrition between two of the top superstars in our women's division.
Yeah, and Becky Lynch stacking up more chairs, wants to put Charlotte away for good here. Becky Lynch could be closing in on the biggest win of her career.
Right now, Becky's just letting her imagination run wild. Those steel chairs stacked up, oh no.
Looking for the Bexploder. Charlotte able to block. Dangerous situation.
Yeah, any woman knows that as soon as she lands, On top of those steel chairs, that could be game over.
Oh my God, suplex right out of the stand.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine the pain that Becky Lynch is in right now?
We will go on.
Manhandle slam. We got 3 finishes stored.
Becky in full control here.
Manhandle. Another one bites the dust to the champ.
Charlotte's just getting overwhelmed.
That's not something you see often for the Queen.
Check out the aggression from Becky. To the outside.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Get up.
8,
It's not letting me.
9, 10.
No, I didn't finish.
Becky Lynch retains the title.
I didn't finish, fail.
Here is your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
Standing ovation.
Oh, it's
from
still
the
progressing?
WWE fans
Oh, well,
here
shoot.
tonight
We just
for
don't get
these
the
two
costume.
women who made history.
All right, guys. Thanks for
Becky
watching.
Lynch,
My name
if
is
she has any doubters left in this building, she'd have shut them down.
I'll tell you, whether or not Becky deserves